Hello folks, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be completing the night pavilion, and our final addition will be the platypus habitat. I got a bit carried away and ended up constructing the entire filtration room, but more on that later. I began by constructing a water tank. It took me several attempts because I aimed for the glass to have a regularly curved shape to mimic waves. Well, I'm not entirely satisfied with it, but after about half an hour of trying, I somehow managed to achieve it, and it looks good from the visitor's perspective. Another challenge was, of course, the path. I wanted to replicate the wavy shape of the barrier, but ended up redoing it about 3 times. The elevated part, on the other hand, was relatively easy. The tank might seem too large for the platypus, but I wanted to ensure they have enough space to dive and use the fish feeder and submarine buoy. However, once I add rocks and plants, the space fills up, and it doesn't feel as vast and empty. These rock formations are from Caesar Creates Blueprint. All the blueprints I've used in this series can be found in the collection on Steam. The link is in the video description. Here, I decided to change the barrier. I wasn't satisfied with the natural stones, so I chose a concrete base with metal rods instead. Now we're onto the filtration system. First, I installed these grids through which the water passes to be filtered. I found a picture illustrating how filtration systems work in pools, and then attempted to construct the entire filtration room based on that. It's nothing overly complicated, as you'll see, but it did take quite a bit of time. The one at the top near the surface is called the skimmer, and the one below is the main drain, which is used when the entire tank has to be drained. Therefore, it's necessary to place them at the lowest point. And these round nozzles serve to return clean water. So now we come to the construction of the filter room. I'm using Captain Callum's blueprint and his water filtration, Backstage Megapack. These are the control valves that lead from the skimmers and main drains. They connect to the pump, which further directs the water into the filtration system. Water flows into the filter through this valve down here and drains through a pipe at the top, leading to a smaller tank 1 floor below. This tank serves as a reservoir for excess water. Pipes lead from the tank below to the heat pump, which logically regulates the water temperature. From here, the heated water flows to the control panel, where water parameters such as pH and other values can be adjusted as necessary. And from there, the water circulates back into the platypus tank. Now I'm adding more details and things to fill the space, like this railing, which I tried to make look as similar as possible to the one around the filter. Then there are also the lights, with visible cables, because on the one hand it looks realistic, and on the other hand it fills the empty space on the ceiling and gives it that more industrial style. I also built a simple workbench where mechanics can perform repairs and maintenance. It would be cool if we had those small decorations available from the workshop staff building, or even just a small counter like the ones in food, drinks, and gift shops that would be fully functional. More storage shelves, hoses, taps, and other items you will see in the cinematics, as including them all in this video would make it even longer. Now let's go back to building the enclosure. I've used breeze block wall pieces, leaving one with a window where I've installed one-way glass for the keepers to observe the animals undisturbed. Later, I'll cover everything with stones and greenery to create a natural look for the platypuses and visitors, as if they were in their natural habitat. I extended the visitor viewing area slightly by using these twilight door planks and installed a simple glass fence so that even small children can easily see the enrichment items I placed in front of it. The final step is to add foliage and stones to the habitat. I always aim to use the same palette of plants from Oceania to ensure a cohesive look both inside and outside the building. The submarine boy always appears as inaccessible, but I've noticed that platypuses and other animals can still use it. Could this be a bug? I'll leave you here and let you enjoy the speed build, focusing on the foliage and other details. Have a great time, and I'll see you in the next video.